Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Buki. If you're new here, hello, and if you're old, welcome back. So in this pattern drafting tutorial, I'm going to show you how to draft a flared skirt. This is also known as an A-line skirt. So without wasting your time, let's get to it. To begin, I'm going to be using the following tools: a pin, a pencil, a ruler, and a front and back basic skirt pattern. The pattern I'm using right here is half scaled, but you can learn how to draft a full skirt pattern by clicking the link in the card above and in the description box below. To draft a flared skirt, most people would just add flare to the side seams. However, this makes the skirt look stiff and not flattering on the body. So to fix this, we're going to rotate the fullness of the dart and transfer it to the hem. What this means is that we're going to close the dart and transfer it to the center of the skirt pattern. To do this, I'm going to measure the distance between the center front and the end point of the dart. Then I'm going to transfer the measurement to the hem and mark that point just like this. Next, I'm going to mark the point of my first dart, just like so. Then I'm going to trace the skirt pattern starting from the dart mark all the way through my center front to the mark at the hemline. Now, to close the dart and transfer the volume to the hem, I'm going to insert a pin at the end of the dart just to secure it and then rotate my skirt pattern. I'm going to rotate the outer dart until it meets the first dart point that I've marked. Next, I'm going to trace the remaining skirt pattern starting from the dart point all the way through the side seam to the mark at the hemline. As you can see, fullness has been added to the hemline at the center of the skirt pattern. Then I'm going to close it up. Now, I want to make my skirt a bit more flared, so I'm going to add a bit of fullness to the side seam. So I'm going to add 1 centimeter because I'm using a half scaled skirt pattern. Now, if you were using a full scaled pattern, you would be adding between 1 inch to 2 inches to your side seam. Once I'm done, I'm going to close the side seam just like so. Now, this is going to be our new flared skirt pattern, but before we cut it out, we have to do the same for the back pattern. So for the back skirt pattern, we're going to do exactly what we did for the front skirt pattern, which is to measure the distance between the end dart point to the center front and then mark that point on the hem. Then you're going to trace out the skirt pattern starting from the dart point all the way through the center front to the point where we marked at the hem. So it's just exactly what we did for the front skirt pattern. So I'm going to speed this up. So before you cut out your patterns, you need to make sure that they match each other and the side seams align. So I'm going to place my front skirt panel on my back panel and then check that the side seam angles align with each other. If they don't, that means I have to reshape them. And if you don't do this, you're just going to have a weird shape at the side seam where the side is moving towards probably the back or the front. So in my next video, I'm going to be showing you how to draft a flared skirt but still retain some dart. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you have any questions, please put it down in the comment section below and I'll try and reply you as soon as I can. Until next time, have a good day.